All right. Well, welcome to Chatting with Chet Miller.
Thank you.
I am
Thanks for
Chet.
having me.
Yeah. And with me, I have Jacob Knutson. Did I say that right? Knutson?
Nailed it, man.
All right. Only known one other Knutson, I think, my whole life. Hold on. I'm going to look for your business card. I think I left it down. Or maybe it's in my wallet.
If I was a pro, I'd have one ready for you. But
no, I think this is great. So you are like my first technical stranger that I've had on the show.
Cool.
Like the last week I had, no, I do not have it in here. It was last week I had the dance teacher on.
Yeah.
And she was awesome. But I did not know her well, per se. Everybody else I've had on, I've known pretty well. But I try to focus her on like their random life stories, their professions, if they want to talk profession, like whatever.
Cool.
So
I'm game for anything.
Awesome. So if any of your people you know are listening, or anybody new, I basically just hang out and talk to people, talk about their stories, talk about life, talk about current events, historical events, really whatever. I'll typically hit sandwiches and AI. My brother-in-law always gives me crap. He's like, you sing an almost episode, or at least hum or something.
Watching a few of your episodes, I did learn that you are a lover of sandwiches.
I am. Yeah, I love sandwiches.
Hope I can keep up with you.
You don't like sandwiches?
I love sandwiches.
Oh, you do?
I just don't know if I have the love for them that you do.
Yeah. I tell you, it's got to be my favorite food.
It's not a bad choice, man.
Yeah.
I mean, versatile, yet simple.
Mm-hmm.
Can be refined. I mean, it's a great choice for a favorite food. So
I think so. Yeah. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about burgers.
Burgers would be great too.
Does that fall into a sandwich category?
I don't think so. I mean, if you want to define it really broadly, I guess.
Right, because it's on two. Right.
Sandwich.
See, yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I've heard some good arguments putting the burger in the sandwich category, though.
Yeah, I could.
And I'm like, yeah, it's on at least 2 pieces of bread, like Big Mac. You got 3.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't know. I got to call it a burger. I can't.
I do too.
I think it's a sandwich.
Yeah.
What ruins a burger?
What ruins a burger?
Mm-hmm. Besides obvious of like, it's cooked like crap or whatever. But like
for me, lack of a burger. I mean, I don't, or raw.
Oh, like a small?
No, like, I've been to a fast food place where they literally forgot the burger patty. And you just get, the bread and like some pickles and whatever. So
can I get a cheeseburger? Hold the burger.
I know, right? I don't know how that happens, but it has happened.
Smokes, man.
But yeah, I guess what I mean to say in that is, for me,
that's wild.
If it's raw, that's a no-go. But there's no such thing.
Yeah, you can't eat raw burger
cooking. I mean, because a well-done burger, I still enjoy it, especially if it has some juicy cheese on it.
I like a good medium, like burger, medium low.
Yeah, me too. Like if I were to order it just how I like it,
still comes out with a good amount of like flavor in the juice.
But for me, a burger's hard to ruin, even if technically it's ruined. So I just it's still it's a hard to miss on food.
I get you.
Me,
so I'll tell you this. Here's where I have not complaints, but definitely things to say.
Yeah.
Like when you go out to a restaurant and you're like, you order a burger and you want, nowadays burgers are what, minimum $14-15, right?
Minimum,
right? Okay. You want it to taste good. You don't want, like, it has to be seasoned.
Yeah.
And whatever they're describing in that explanation, it better be exactly that, or very close.
Yeah, when you're talking about what you're paying a premium for, you should have some standards.
I dropped my.
Quick recovery.
I dropped my very new.
I just thought of another one though.
Okay.
What I think
what you got?
Ruin it for me.
Okay.
A super soggy bun. Who wants a super soggy?
Right, because you got like the. You know what? That's in a terrible spot. You got. Let's see, what makes it soggy? Like the too much sauce, or
too much sauce, too much juice. I don't know. Maybe not resting the burger, right?
Yeah, and it all like drips down onto the bottom bun. That's true.
Really know,
that's a good point.
But for me, the 2 biggest things would be, or 3, no burger. No,
no burger. I mean, how was your,
so sadly,
you guys missed the mark on that one.
Soggy bun or a raw burger.
Right. Like they didn't even try.
I'm not really into the burger tartare.
Tartare.
No, thank you.
Yeah, a little raw meat.
Yeah.
All right.
But you sound like very, burgers are serious for you, and I can respect.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, they've gotten that way. Probably the older I got, like I think I really started appreciating more in what they can do with a simple thing like a burger.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, Havasu. Havasu is a very good example. The restaurant, the chair restaurant, cannot remember what it's called. So we went there this summer and we ate there, and they have, this is going to sound so gross, but it's essentially a peanut butter and jelly bacon ice cream burger.
Oh man.
Yeah, it sounds weird, right?
Sounds terrible.
It sounds terrible. I know.
But I'm guessing did you love it?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. My daughter ordered it and she was like, "This is fantastic." I was like, "Yeah." Second time we had it when we went there.
That's a stress for me. My wife would be on board with you 1,000%. That's her taste, and things that I'm like,
you can't let it sit though.
I can imagine.
Yeah, you gotta.
Which for me loses a couple points,
Oh yeah.
So
it's
preferences, So
that's valid.
I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole.
Oh, I'm sure.
I would enjoy watching some.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I would.
I will say that's half of the good part of that. Like the ice cream, once it hits with the burger, you're like, is it good? Is it? Yeah, kind of like it.
I'd love to watch that process play out.
Yeah. Well, okay. I don't know how the heck I'm going to this, but think about like a chicken, like a chicken breakfast sandwich when they put an egg on top of the chicken part. You know? Similar idea, I guess.
Yeah, similar idea. That's the egg on the burger is probably as crazy as I would go.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
For some people,
the breakfast burger, whatever they call it,
or
the hangover burger.
Yeah, I'm pretty plain, I guess. I'm not on your level with
No, that's good. Yeah. I still like a good. Yeah, like you would call it like lettuce, tomato, onion.
Yeah.
I don't even need bacon on that. Good slice of cheese.
Yeah. Bacon is great, and cheese. And I guess since we're on burgers, I have, in my circles anyways, I have my favorite burger joint is usually everyone's laughing stock of a burger joint.
Is that right?
So much so
who do you got?
that I'm even hesitant to share.
Oh, don't say McDonald's.
It's not McDonald's. Okay. I mean, that would be a safer option, at least in my circles. It wouldn't get as much hate.
Yeah.
I like Whataburger.
Whataburger, yeah. I like Whataburger.
Everyone I tell that to, they say, what?
In-N-Out fans?
They just, In-N-Out.
Yeah, typically it goes like In-N-Out or Whataburger.
Yeah,
I've noticed.
Which I love In-N-Out. I love Freddy's. Yeah. Have you ever been to Freddy's?
Oh, Freddy's. Yeah, their fries, their little shoestring fries or whatever those are.
Yeah, those
are fire.
Yeah, they make great food, but there's something about a Whataburger, and I think the thing is that they don't use ketchup, which I'm not anti-ketchup. I like ketchup, but it's just mustard.
Yeah,
and there's something about that for me that I just like.
Right there.
So I get a lot of heat for loving Whataburger.
You eat hot dogs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I love hot dogs.
You put ketchup on a hot dog?
When I'm at my best, no.
Right.
when I'm doing the gas station hot dog,
okay.
Yeah, I'll throw just a really simple mustard on one side, ketchup.
Yeah, ketchup on the other. Yeah.
But I really like Portillo's and like Chicago style dogs.
Portillo's is so good.
Ketchup is heresy.
Yeah.
On those dogs.
So. Yeah.
What about you? Are you
That's a very similar answer to what I have. And if my buddy Paul Richardson, shout out.
Paul.
Man, sportscave.com. I'm gonna add Paul on.
Cool.
Yeah, he has a sports website, but he's a Chicagoan, and he would probably kick my ass. If I told him I put ketchup
on
ours.
Yeah.
But I do. I like ketchup on a hot dog every now and again.
What is wrong with you people?
Like a Costco dog?
Yeah.
I'll do ketchup and mustard on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little relish.
Costco dog.
Yeah.
I really like if I'm going bun with a wiener.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I really like brats.
Oh yeah.
And then in Germany, so I studied abroad in Germany.
Did you really?
To college, yeah. And one of my favorite, if not my favorite food, and this was Berlin, so it's kind of specific to Berlin, is the currywurst. and you can't really get them here. You kind of have to order them special.
What is that?
Don't ask me exactly what's in it. I mean, I
Okay.
could kind of say it's got the seasoning is curry.
Oh, okay, sure.
And so it has something to do with there's a
That's
really
interesting.
big Turkish immigrant population
Hmm.
in Germany. Goes back to 70s and labor. They imported a lot of people for labor and
Oh,
they
yeah, yeah.
became a big part of the society,
Right.
especially in Berlin. And it has something to do with that, along with like the doner kebab and stuff like that,
Interesting.
Turkish influence. So that's all I know. I don't know exactly what the casing is or
Right,
what's
yeah,
in it.
yeah.
Man, I loved them.
Really?
It's
Hold on, I'm
street
gonna
food
write that
there.
down.
So
What is
yeah,
it?
if you ever, it's called currywurst. So Curry and then Wurst.
I wonder if I could pick that up. There's a German restaurant down in like Old Town Glendale or downtown
I
Glendale or
know which
whatever.
one you're talking about. It's one of my favorites.
Do they have that there?
I don't know if they have currywurst
I'm
there
gonna, I'm
because they're
gonna
more of a traditional, more of a like old school and Bavarian
right.
instead of Northern Germany and Berlin. So
Interesting.
I've been there, and why am I blank? House Murphy's, right?
Yeah, yeah,
House
yeah, yeah.
Murphy's, yeah. I don't think they have that on the menu.
Okay.
I'd be thrilled if they did.
Still though, I'll go
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Yeah, we used to live right down there. It was a very interesting neighborhood we lived in.
yeah. I bet that's a cool place.
Yeah,
It's got a
we lived in the we'll call it a rough part.
there were some rough
Yeah,
spots.
and everyone would be like, "Aren't you worried that people are going to steal your stuff?" It's like, no, they're going to your neighborhood and they're stealing your stuff and they're bringing it back to my neighborhood. So
That's
yeah, that was true. I mean, probably,
yeah.
but I think I had a bike stolen from our backyard once.
But I mean, that's a rite of passage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm absolutely going to talk about your job and your business,
Sure.
and I'm going to leave it up to you because you just mentioned Germany, and obviously we've never talked before, really, besides when you came over and worked on my AC.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, that's right. That's how we met.
that's how we
He's
met.
my new AC guy, and it's awesome.
I'm happy to be it.
Yeah. Um,
Flattered, honored.
yeah, absolutely. But let's get back to Germany after we talk business. Is that cool?
Yeah.
All
Whatever
right,
you want to talk
because
about,
that's
man.
awesome.
Take it any direction you want.
All right. Okay, so AC, Jacob, what's the name of your Chili's? Chili's what?
Chili's Heating and Air.
Chili's Heating and Air.
Yeah. Chili's with a Y.
Do you have a website you can send me and I can link it to the?
Great question. Yeah. So I do have a website domain. It's
Mhm.
down right now because I
Okay.
just met today and signed up with a guy to
Oh,
do
right
an
on.
actual build. What I had before was DIY. It was pretty terrible.
Yeah.
But chilisair.com.
Okay.
And within probably about 4 or 5 weeks, it'll be live and published. Right now, I just
Do you want me to
to
throw your the phone number on the?
Sure.
Because
Yeah,
I
whatever you
share
want.
this on Facebook and
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm not on anything else. I try.
I hear you. Even as a business guy,
Yeah.
my social
Oh, it'll be on
media-
Spotify. I'll throw it on Spotify and YouTube.
Yeah, yeah, you could share my website phone
All right.
number. Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
I'll throw it up
within
when I post
4 or
and-
5 weeks, it'll be finally professional, zipped
Good.
up. Hired a guy that
Yeah.
for my church that I've seen some of his work. He does really great work, and so
That's good.
it just actually happened today at 11. So I'm really excited
Right on.
about that.
Congrats, man.
Yeah.
Because you're like a one man show with your AC company, right?
Solo gringo.
That's awesome.
Yep.
How the heck did that happen?
I mean, by necessity, when I started, I didn't have for all sorts of good reasons, ethical reasons. I've worked for other companies, and
Yeah.
you can't go poaching these companies' customers, right? That's not only wrong,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
also
It's
there's
unethical
legal
and- yeah.
issues with that
Yeah.
too. And so I started with basically zero customer base, and so because of that, you can't go hiring a crew.
Oh, sure.
Because you don't have
Yeah, you're poaching all
you don't
their
have
people.
work for them. You know what I mean? And
Right.
you can't provide a good living for them.
Okay, so let me ask this. Let's say you're 2 years down the road, right? And you're doing pretty well and you're taking on bigger jobs or whatever. Can they proactively reach out to you and say, hey, can I come? Like, you need an extra guy.
Yeah.
They can
Yeah.
do that, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, anyone could reach out, at any time, and 2 years from now, the plan is to be able to support at least 5 people.
Okay, good for you.
So we'll see how things go, but I can, especially when I limit what I can promise a customer.
Yeah.
Right. I'm able as the owner to decide which jobs I don't want, not necessarily which jobs I want, but what I can actually promise.
Right.
the
Can
customer.
realistically
Yeah.
take, yeah.
And so,
Like, let's say a AC unit needs to be replaced. Is that when you contract out and you bring
no, I
people
do
in
that
to help you?
myself. Yeah.
Oh,
So
way.
now there's some jobs, like your job, for example. If you ever needed a new AC, that's something
Right.
I do completely by myself.
Shut the
From
front door.
meeting with you, invoicing, scheduling, project planning, picking up the equipment, getting it delivered to your house,
No
ordering a
kidding.
crane, have it. I've done it, several times. I do it start to finish myself. Your what's called a package unit up
Right.
on your roof is one of the easy is not a great word to use. There's nothing in what we do
Easier.
is easy. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
sure.
actually practical to do it by yourself.
Shut up.
There are some jobs where it's impossible to do it
I would
by
assume,
myself.
yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of them I can do myself, and if I can, I just have to tell the customer, "Hey, I can't make you a promise
Right,
I
yeah.
can't keep," and then I just try to help them find someone
That
that'll
is
do
pretty
right by
awesome.
them. So yeah,
Wow.
but that's not sustainable for the long run, and so the goal is to have enough customers to where I can, in good conscience,
Right, yeah.
hire someone and actually be able to pay them enough to support
Yeah,
themselves or
their
support
family,
their
yeah, the whole
family.
thing, sure.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
How'd you get into this?
Randomly, I was born here in Phoenix, so I actually didn't do air conditioning until I moved to California. When I was
Hmm.
19, my parents moved to California and I wasn't living with them or anything, but I went through like a, you know, 19-year-old
Oh, yeah.
existential
Yeah,
crisis, rough patch in
the
life.
life,
Yeah, needed a fresh
getting to know
start.
myself. Yeah, I got you.
So I said, I'm gonna
Never
move
been
out
there,
there.
huh?
I'll be able to stay with them for a few months while I get my feet underneath me.
Yeah.
And it was then that I actually found air conditioning was in California. Just
No kidding.
responded to a
I think it's
Craigslist
a good
ad.
spot to find it.
Yeah, yeah. It was just manual labor running ductwork. There in
Okay, yeah.
California, that
Makes sense.
the houses are on. They have crawl spaces, right? It's not like
Underneath. Oh, sure.
yeah, they
Yeah.
have the ductwork underneath the house, all the
Oh, that's
plumbing and
wild.
everything.
Sure.
It's similar in a lot of Midwest places where a lot of stuff
Yeah,
is in
yeah,
a crawl
yeah,
space.
right, yeah.
Unlike here, we don't have crawl spaces.
No, we
Yeah,
got,
the
yeah,
foundation and a lot of the ductwork is in the attic or in
right.
the walls. So that's how I started. I just responded to a Craigslist ad that was like, "Hey, if you can do hard work for 14 bucks an hour,
Really?
come in." And they were hungry for people, so they hired me on the spot. And then that quickly evolved into about 3 months in, I showed a knack for being able to deal with people and some mechanical aptitude.
Okay.
And if you were able to demonstrate those skills with that company, they had a training pipeline that they put you through.
Right.
They put you through a training pipeline so that basically after about 6 weeks of training, you can come out and not be a full service technician, but you
Okay.
can run a maintenance call. You can run a call where you're just doing some inspections,
Right.
changing a filter, can't really fix anything at
Can you
that point.
clean like the AC if
You
it
can
needs it?
clean it.
Sure.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can wash it down.
Yeah.
You can't really do any diagnostics. You can't do installation. You can't do any real problem solving, but it's great. It's a great start to get you in front of equipment,
Right.
learning safety even, right? Because
See,
it's can be quite dangerous. So yeah,
so,
I just started there and it went from there on the job training.
because I think your profession, like what you do, is hypothetically, let's say, because I have a lot of my listeners, I would say, are probably younger, just based on who I've had on and whatever.
Yeah.
Um, like, and I'm not going to say you can do this instead of go to college, but hypothetically, like, this would be a good career path as well. You could, like, what's kind of a process, kind of what you explained. That's
Yeah, there's a lot of routes. That's a great question. For anyone who's interested in it, there's not one path you can take. There
okay.
is probably an ideal path. And but that's
Is that schooling and
yeah, like a dedicated trade school,
or trade school? Yeah, yeah,
would
trade
probably
school.
be the most ideal
I think trade
because
schools are underrated.
yeah, you put in about 2 good years in that school and you come out with a really robust knowledge base
Yeah.
that makes your on the job training more fruitful
Hmm.
and easier. You're more valuable already to the customer and the company.
Right, because you're already that much further, or that further ahead.
Yeah, they just really put you through a great training. Now, not every trade school, but if you pick a good one, which I don't have any specific recommendations, unfortunately, because that's not the path
Right.
I
Yeah.
took.
Yeah. You
But
took
I
a little
know there are
different
good
path.
ones out there.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you, that's probably the ideal path, and you're going to be in the market for the better positions with the better companies.
Yeah.
You're going to be more valuable to the customer, to yourself, to the company. And so that's probably ideal. But there's the majority of it is like what I did. You kind of accidentally end up,
You fall into it and you just kind of take
fall into
off.
it. And if you show some promise, they will find a way to get you trained up.
Yeah.
And then you don't need a lot of training to get into it. The barrier to entries can be pretty low. And so you can get started and get a good way to support yourself, and then learn what you need to from senior technicians at the company, and you can learn a lot on the job. So that's not
Really
a bad path either. It's just it's it's not for the faint of heart, because it can you're in AC. We're lone rangers, man. And as much as they try
What
to
do you mean?
they send you out there on your own. You're
Oh,
on
yeah,
your
yeah.
own.
Okay, yeah. You got to
You
diagnose.
don't
You
have
got to,
anyone oftentimes helping you.
Mhm.
And
But-
that can be very stressful.
But like, okay, let's say you're on a team or you're whatever. You could probably FaceTime or whatever they call it and be like, "Hey, here's where I'm at."
Yeah.
I say that.
theory,
I say that
yeah.
because I've seen it.
Yeah,
And I'm like-
that is helpful.
Was it because I got a little? I'm not sure. I got irritated. No, I did.
Yeah, you probably did.
I did. I got irritated. Not that they didn't know enough. I thought that was fine, but I thought the way that they were presenting it, because I could hear it,
Mhm.
because they were right
Is this
outside.
someone that worked on your home?
Yeah, somebody
Okay.
that worked on my home, right?
Yeah.
And I did not agree with their explanation on what we were looking to do.
Okay.
And like there was a lot where I was like, I'm pretty sure all you want is money out of me right now. And I was like, I got so pissed. I was
We'll
like,
get to that.
I'm gonna probably fire you pretty quick here.
You were onto something there, Chad.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were onto something there.
So,
Yeah, you want to talk about that?
a little bit, yeah.
Aspect of it?
A little
You wanna
bit.
talk about
I
it
do.
now?
I want to take. I think people get taken advantage of a lot in. It's irritating, and quite okay. So
It's disgraceful.
let me explain one, how Jacob got my business, and like why also I'm like, why am I having this random guy on who came into my house as a stranger, just like an AC guy, so kind of stranger, kind of whatever profession. Because I'm finding out I can be very, very picky, based on my job. Like I've qualities really like become important for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I come home one day and there's this like, what was it? It was like it wasn't a magnet. It was a business card, I think.
Yeah, it was a little cheap brochure.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
tri-folded with a business card or two in the middle, and then
then the batteries.
AA batteries on the outside.
Two
and it was
AA
just like,
batteries.
hey,
And the note said,
the
do you
note
remember?
said, your thermostat deserves a fresh set of batteries.
Yeah, man, it was
dot, and then the kind of story
Yeah.
continued when he opened it.
Yeah,
And it was like something like, and you deserve a better AC guy,
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
Something very cheesy.
yeah, but it was perfect.
yeah.
Because that's exactly what I was looking for. I was like,
Yeah.
I want somebody that actually gives a crap about like what I'm going through, like whatever. Like someone's that's not going to come over to my house, take advantage of me. Like, hey, your AC is 10 years old or whatever, and you need a new AC.
Yeah.
If I need a new AC, fine.
Sure.
I need a new AC.
Yeah.
But all of your explaining, you ran around in circles. Not you, but I mean,
right.
yeah.
You're talking about your
Right.
previous,
The previous,
experiences.
yeah.
Yeah.
They ran around in circles, and I'm like, thank you.
You're a clever guy, and you're an intuitive guy to notice that. And some of them are so good at it that they'll fool even smart people.
I would assume. Yeah.
So, but there is an absolute disgraceful excess in our industry, and probably with other trades as well, especially in the residential area, where the sole motivation is to
money.
Put wool over your eyes, to sell you something that sure you could say benefits you, but is absolutely not geared around what's best for you. It's absolutely what's best for them. And there's a balance with that, especially I'm learning as I'm growing my business. You have to create business. You have to be able to sell yourself. You have to be able to sell work.
Sure.
But they have taken it so far to where it's way out of balance.
I would
They're
agree.
really serving themselves. They have very little intention, no matter what they say.
Yeah,
And
I
this
would
is
agree
not
with that.
across the board, but it's way too prevalent. That's why I'm
Right.
doing what I'm doing now. But they're really trying to serve themselves, and customers aren't getting what they think they're getting. They're paying way too much,
Yeah.
and the biggest thing is 90% of the guys you have coming out to your home, they're not looking at your situation and trying to balance, okay, how do I do what's right for the customer
Right.
and still earn business? Because we have to earn business to stay in business. It's just way out of balance. And that's what you noticed.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what's funny is, by the way, he doesn't sponsor my show. I don't get paid for anything yet.
Yeah. The only thing
Listen.
I've got from him is a nice glass of
Yeah.
whiskey, which is
Heck
wonderful.
yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. No, that's cool though. Like I respect how you did your advertising. Like that was like perfect.
Glad you liked it.
Yeah. It was really neat. That was a really good touch. And so I was like, I'm gonna have this guy over, like, and like I'm gonna talk to him a little bit, like, while he's over, because
Yeah.
this is not the normal whatever I get. Like this is
Yeah.
there's some thought that went into this.
Yeah, it's all from the heart, man.
Yeah.
You know, it really is, and trying to do right by people, and yeah.
And so my air conditioner was making this just weird noise.
Yeah.
So I had him come over, and he did like the simplest fix. I was like, and it's not perfect.
No.
And we talked about that and
Yeah.
everything, and we were like, listen, it's not going to be perfect, but
Yeah.
you know. And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
And it was really cool.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah, and it went thoroughly through your unit, and it's at that age where
Yeah.
the vast majority of the companies that you call out, whether they find something wrong
Yeah.
or not, they are going to find something.
They're going to find
try
something.
to sell
Yeah.
to you because
Like,
it's
hey.
like 12, 13 years
Yeah.
old. But I checked every component, and although there's lots of original components in there, they're all testing
Hey,
out,
heck yeah, for original.
you know, yeah, where they should. And so in good conscience, why, you know, it's not like I wouldn't replace your
Right,
air
yeah.
conditioner, but I'm not
It just doesn't
going
need it
to
quite yet.
sell that
Yeah.
onto you, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to explain to you, like I did, like we talked about, at this age, with the age of the components, at this point, anything could happen,
Yeah.
but it's testing out fine right now. And then really just put the ball in your court
Yeah.
and in customers' court, instead of doing what most companies do,
Right.
and try to really manipulate
So
the
we'll
narrative.
come out next week and we'll get this all set. And I'm like,
Yeah.
let's pump those brakes.
Yeah, and there's a lot of outright lies. I mean, you know, some of the stories, some of the things I heard, I won't even share publicly.
Really?
But
That
just
bad?
disgusting. Absolutely
Oh, good
disgusting.
grief.
Yeah.
All right. So I have a. I'm going to take this down a little different path.
Sure.
All right. So you get a lot of weird calls, I would assume. Like, not weird calls, but I mean calls, and you go up in the attic and you're like, oh, what's up there?
Yeah.
Give me one of them.
Snake in the attic.
Oh,
Yeah.
like a rattlesnake, like Diamondback.
I don't think it was a rattlesnake. No. Thank God. But just a snake in the attic was weird. But lots of scorpions, lots of rodents.
A lot of scorpions.
At times, and more so in California when I first started running ductwork, you're literally swimming through mice and rat poop, which is a huge health hazard.
Oh, heck no.
So stuff, it's dirty, nasty. Black widows. I've seen.
Yeah, I stuck my hand into like
raccoons, skunks,
nests of like a bunch of black widows.
Yeah,
I didn't know. Like it was an apartment I was renting. It was like the storage door or whatever. You open it up.
Yeah.
And I went to turn on the light and I kind of slipped and went like that. I'm like, what the crap? And just like 15 black widows and their nests is all over my hand. I'm like,
did you get bit?
No, I like took it off and threw it off. I'm like, did I get bit?
Wow.
I was like, I'm looking. I'm like, am I? And my girlfriend at the time, she's like, are you okay? I'm like, I have no idea.
Creepy.
Yeah.
I'm not a spider guy.
I'm not either.
No.
Arachnophobia, scariest movie ever for me.
I saw that as a kid.
Scary.
Was that Kurt Russell? Was Kurt?
No. Jeff Bridges.
Okay, Jeff Bridges.
Right?
Yeah.
See, that's when I actually used to care about movies, and now I'm older and don't care as much.
I love movies, dude.
So rats and all the stuff.
Nasty stuff. I mean, attics are not a friendly environment. The biggest thing is it's brutally hot. It's deathly.
Yeah, especially in Arizona. How'd you end up in Arizona?
I was born here. I was born here in 1986.
How'd you end up in California?
So
switch that.
Yeah, just like 19-year-old going through a rough patch in life, and
That's a
I
girlfriend
had moved
breakup.
out of my house when I
Sorry.
was 15. So between 15 and 19, I was living on my own. And
I'm sorry. Did you say you moved out when you were 15?
yes, sir.
Is that something you want to talk about?
Oh, we can talk about it. Yeah.
How the heck did you move out when you were 15?
It was a terrible choice. You know, it
It
was
doesn't
not a positive thing.
doesn't sound like it was.
No, I was making really bad choices in my life, and my parents couldn't control me, and I had basically two roads I could take,
Hey, you turned
conform
out
and
pretty
listen.
good though. I mean, I
You
may be
only say
wrong.
that 'cause you don't know me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you could be a terrible person for all I know. Yeah.
No, I'm not a bad guy,
You
but
could be
I'm
a serial killer, like
no,
all sorts of weird stuff. I doubt it. I don't think you are.
never don't have a criminal
Yeah.
record of it.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have you here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. But made a lot of bad decisions, especially
Yeah.
when I was younger.
A lot of us do.
Yeah, and I'm learning now as I get a little more gracious with myself, but why I was acting
Little
that way.
seasoned.
I had a really rough childhood.
Sure.
But yeah, nonetheless, at 15, I was just making really
That's
stupid
interesting.
decisions, and I could have conformed and listened to my parents and done the right thing,
Yeah.
or I could have been hard headed. And you guys don't know what you're talking about. And that's what I did. And
Tough
so,
thing as a parent.
yeah,
I'll tell you that. Like, it's. I mean, it's tough. And I was talking to Keely last weekend or my last interview about that.
mhm.
Sorry, there's like a
There's a little
fruit fly. I apologize about that.
I'll try to get him if I can.
Yeah.
Dude.
I got a fly one time. Yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, we were talking about like how rough kids have it. But what I didn't mention, parents have it just as hard. Okay,
Yeah.
so listen, any of you younger listeners out there, listen, parents, listen, it's our first time too. I promise, we're experiencing whatever you're going through with you, and it's just as hard for us. I know you don't believe that when your parents tell you, but I promise you, it's hard. It's real.
I can second that.
Yeah.
My parents, yeah, they were doing right by me, and
Yeah.
a lot of the stuff that had happened to me was years in the past, and I was acting out at a time when my mom, in particular, was actually our lives were stabilizing.
Yeah.
And
Oh, you made
so,
it tough a little bit. Not that you were trying to,
no,
obviously.
yeah,
but
it's just I made it
Just-
tough on them, and it's it's a real regret. And if there are, like Chet said,
Yeah.
young people listening, you will regret treating your parents poorly.
Oh yeah,
and
you'll
save
regret a lot of your
yourself a lot of
decisions.
that shame and guilt if you because in the vast majority of cases they do love you, they want what's best for you, and even if it doesn't seem like that in the moment, just listen to them and save yourself the trouble later on in
And
life.
in the ones you said the vast majority, so I'm gonna comment on that if
Sure.
I could.
Yeah.
I agree with you in the vast majority. In the ones where you're not in the vast majority, if you just whatever, look to those people that are, trying to help you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's usually going to be someone, aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa, even
Yep.
a friend, a neighbor.
Yep, they're not going to steer you wrong.
Yeah.
Cool.
Save yourself the trouble, kiddos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. What did you mention? You mentioned something. Anyways, it reminded me. I think you said something earlier. You're married.
I'm married.
How long?
10 years. Just past the 10-year milestone
10
in
years.
June. So
Happy anniversary.
Thank
10
you.
year decade.
yeah, decade. It's
Smarter
crazy.
now than you were when you started?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some battle scars.
Battle scars. Oh, familiar with the battle scars.
Yeah, for both of us. But
shout out to
great
your wife.
great relationship. Yeah, Katie, hi, love you.
Yeah. Shout out Katie.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
There's going to be a different Katie. I have a Katie coming on, and
Okay.
pretty soon it's going to be a different Katie. Then.
How weird would it be if it's my wife?
I doubt it. I'm real good friends
sure.
with her husband.
Yeah.
So I doubt it.
I hope so.
Right?
Yep.
That's funny though. So you got 10 years.
Yeah.
Was she with you in California?
That's where I met her.
Really?
Yeah, she's from California. So I met her in about 2011.
Does she surf? Hey, listen, I think
Does
California.
she what? serve in the military?
Surf.
Oh, surf.
Yeah, I think
no,
California,
she's
and
a
I
huge
think
beach gal, but
surfing.
I don't think
Well,
she
beach
ever
gal.
knew how to surf.
Yeah.
Maybe boogie board. She was, I want to sit and chill, watch the waves, go
Watch
in and
the
swim
waves.
a little bit. She's
Write poetry while
Yeah,
watching
I
the
don't know.
waves.
read. Yeah.
Yeah.
fantasize about writing poetry.
There
Yeah,
you go.
she's not into extreme stuff
Yeah.
too much, so she just like to chill at the beach. So
Cool.
I don't think she's ever surfed.
Right on.
Maybe I should ask her when
Maybe.
I get home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I like surfing. I like the idea of surfing.
Have you?
I've never tried it.
Yeah.
I can snowboard. I can wakeboard. I can surf behind a boat. Not well, but I've done it a couple times now.
Hey, you could probably. You might enjoy surfing. I
Think
tried
so.
it once. I could not get.
A bit of a rough go for you.
Yeah, I was like 10. No. So,
Yeah. So, okay, here's something weird. I have no idea. Wow, I'm really going all over the place tonight.
let's do it.
All right. So, well, you may appreciate this based on your profession.
Mhm.
I learn things so many times by dreaming about it.
Mm.
And people don't understand this. Like, they're like, what do you
Okay.
mean? I'm like, well, I learned how to snowboard. I learned how to water ski
Wow.
by dreaming about it. Like, I'd never tried water skiing ever.
Huh.
Okay. I'd seen people do it. I'd seen a lot of people do it. My brother or brothers both did it, like so on and so forth, cousin, like whatever.
Interesting.
And I was dating this girl, and her dad had a boat. It was a small little boat. He was like, hey, you want to come out and we'll go skiing? I was like, heck yeah.
Hmm.
And my girlfriend didn't want to go. And I'm like, I'll do it. She's like, do you know how? I'm like, yeah, of course I do. Never skied before in my life. Didn't even attempt it. Not once. I tried tubing, and I was such a wuss when I original tubing night, which is funny because I have a boat now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So skiing, and I was like, so I went out there, and I could hear my dad yelling at my brothers. Sorry, Dad, if you're listening, but you did. You yelled, love you, love you.
Rite of
But
passage.
yeah. And he's like, keep your skis up, keep the rope. And so I'm doing all the, the thing. I'm like, all right, hit it. And off we go. And I stood up. I'm like, that was easy.
No way.
But the night before, I was so nervous,
Yeah.
and I'd had a dream about it.
Hmm.
And exactly like what happened that next day happened in my dream. I was like, I know what I'm doing.
That's awesome.
And the same thing with snowboarding. I fixed a car one time,
Really?
and I got stuck. I don't remember what it was. Maybe spark plug something. But there was something that was like you had to really like do whatever and to try to get to this piece.
Mm-hmm.
And I dreamt about it that night. And the next day, my brother's like, you know what I think we should do? I'm like, hold on. I think I got it. And he's like, what? And I was like, I had a dream about it. Let me do this.
Wow.
And he's like, okay. And I totally got it. He's like, I think my way would have worked too, but that was pretty good. I was like, yeah, your way probably would have worked, but it worked.
That's wild.
Yeah, it was neat.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone purely learn from a dream. What I've usually heard is like dreaming after having learned a task helps you learn it more.
Oh,
Right. So
neat.
like say whatever, pick anything, fix an AC, right?
Yeah.
I show you how to fix an AC,
Mhm.
and then you happen to dream about it that night. And that helps synthesize everything you learned from the
Everything
previous
you
day.
learned.
And the next day you're better. That's the only thing I've heard of similar to what you're saying.
That's
I've
pretty
never
cool.
heard of someone basically
Kind of learning it. Yeah.
completely learn from the ground up through
Because
dreams.
that's how I learned snowboarding. So I tried snowboarding.
Fascinating.
Yeah. I tried snowboarding like multiple because I grew up in Wisconsin.
Okay.
So I tried snowboarding like 2 or 3 times, and I was terrible.
Yeah.
Like I'd watch videos. I'm like, I know what I'm doing. I could not. I fell. It was terrible. Like it was rough. And then one night, my buddy's like, hey, we're gonna go snowboarding. I was like, all right, cool. And I had a dream about it that night. The next day, he's like, all right. He's like, you want to go to the bunny slope? I'm like, no, you know how to snowboard. Like, let's do this. I got it. He's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay.
That's awesome.
And just got off we were good.
That's incredible, man.
Yeah, that was neat.
I think you're the first person in my 38 years I've heard have that skill.
See, I want to talk to a dreamologist. Sure. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
I don't know if that's a word.
I'll take it. I think I said something similar like however many episodes ago. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, if there's like a dreamologist, dream specialist, whatever you want to call yourself, I will absolutely have you on
Yeah.
by all means.
That would be a fascinating. I'd watch that one,
Right.
man. Yeah.
I was going to call the sleep study and see like, hey, do you know any?
Yeah.
Or maybe I can like look them up in whatever.
Have you seen that episode of Rogan with the I forget his name? He actually works at the college I went to.
Where'd you go to college?
UC Berkeley, Cal Berkeley.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm
The
not,
what are not the bear?
yeah,
Bear?
Cal Bears.
Yeah, bears.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the famous protester,
yeah.
the 60s one. That's where I went, which
How neat.
is a weird
What
path that
what'd
can
you go
happen.
for?
I studied history. I have a degree in history. Yeah,
Good grief.
yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna come back to that.
And I did AC before I went to school.
No,
And
you
then I went, yeah. So I dropped out of high school. Like I told you, I moved out when I was 15. So I dropped out. And about 2010, I'd already got into AC. I'd been doing it for about 3.5, 4 years. And I had my faith in Christianity that I've pretty much had my whole life, but it was really rocky up and down.
okay.
It's around 2010 that my God started working on my heart
Oh,
to
yeah.
get back into the faith and whatnot, and that was
Amen.
tied into learning how. And I don't want to offend anyone, right? Because I don't mean any offense by this, but at that time I realized how ignorant I was of certain things because I did not go through the
Sure.
process that I should have stayed in school.
Yeah.
And that just hit me like a ton of bricks, man. Like,
I don't think that offends anybody. I think that's is a very, very true self-assessment.
yeah,
And not even self. I think that's just a true assessment of life. Like
yeah,
we all there's no handbook for life, right?
no,
And the crap we go through, you're like, oh. And so the choices you make, man, it's tough.
yeah, yeah. My
And
my choices, yeah, they led to a lot of ignorance, about
mhm,
things that, as an AC guy, you didn't really need to know. I obviously could get through life, but then when it
yeah,
came to learning about the history of Christianity, my faith, stuff like that, my brother started sending me books, and I tried to read it, and I'm like,
wait,
I'm so ignorant.
the history of Christianity.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
Does
I
this come
love the
into
history.
so we were talking a little bit before
Yeah,
we started and hold on. You called it confessionally reformed?
yeah,
Is
that's
that
like
how this comes
my
up?
yeah,
All right, let me hear
yeah,
that.
because my
Confessionally
brother was
reformed.
reformed, and like I said, in 2010, God started working on my heart to, get serious about my faith, and
Right,
it was kind of like a, what are you going to do moment? Are you a Christian or are you not? Because I
right.
certainly was not practicing my faith.
Not familiar.
Yeah. So, yeah. So he started sending me books. He was in seminary at the time. You know what a seminary is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
where you
yeah.
train and he wasn't going to be training for a pastor, but he was studying historical theology at a seminary.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So sorry, I'm gonna
No,
stop you for
yeah,
a second.
yeah.
I interviewed my nephew.
Mhm.
Um and he's going to school for to actually become a pastor. He's going
Awesome.
for
He's going to seminary
uh
then.
well, he's going to Michigan. Oh man.
Something.
Caden, if you hear this, I'm sorry, buddy.
Hey, reformed faith is big in Michigan, so
Is that right?
he might know about it.
He probably does.
It's a
Yeah.
little controversial, so um, he might hate it. A lot of people do.
That could be. Sure.
But it honestly is a lot of people. It gets a bad. It's like a meme.
Gets a bad
It
rep.
gets a bad rap.
Yeah.
Yeah. And but anyways, yeah, he started sending me books about it, and I tried to read them, and I could read,
Yeah,
but
right.
I did
Yeah.
not understand any of the words, any of the vocabulary, any of the
Mm,
concepts. And it
yeah, that's
was that
tough.
what drove me back to school.
No
That
kidding.
was the single, oh yeah, by far. I mean, I didn't need to go back to school. I had my trade and
Yeah,
everything.
right, yeah.
It was that drove me back to school. I realized the ignorances that I had, it did not sit well with me. I had always regretted dropping out of high school. And so that was just a confluence of circumstances to
Yeah.
where I said, I'm going to go back to school. And so I stopped my trade. I paused it. I moved down from the Northern California, the Bay Area, down to San Diego, where my brother was living.
San Diego's beautiful.
Awesome.
I
That's
love
where I
it.
met my wife. Yeah, a year after I moved down there. Yeah, I just went into community college. I walked up to the desk. My knees were shaking. I was embarrassed. It's like,
Is that right?
I don't have a GED. I don't have a high school diploma,
Shut
but
up.
I want to
Holy
go to
smokes.
school. And I was fearing like embarrassment,
Yeah,
laughter,
the whole thing, sure.
rejection, whatever. The lady was cool as a cucumber. She said, chill, man.
Yeah,
No,
just
it's all
relax.
good.
I
You
got
don't
you.
even need a GED. You need to go take this placement test so we know what classes to put you in.
Right on.
And you take the classes, and that's your aptitude, right?
Right. It just
Essentially
comes.
that,
Yeah.
yeah, substitutes for either your GED or high school diploma. I know it just went from there. I hit it really hard. I spent 2 years at community college, and then I just transferred to Berkeley from there.
No kidding. Good for you.
Yeah. So
That's a heck of a good story.
yeah, it was, yeah, it was a huge blessing, and I wouldn't have drawn it up that way, but that was my lot in life,
Yeah,
and
that's
yeah,
the path that it goes, right?
yeah, it was
So tell me what you can.
yeah,
Sorry, I'm like away from the mic a little bit.
yeah.
About okay, say it again.
Confessionally
Confessionally
reformed.
reformed. Yeah, tell me a
Yeah,
bit about
so
that. I'm gonna look it up while you're doing this.
yeah, I'll just kind
I'm
of
very curious.
start with so the confessional part is like um historical confessions, right? So some of the most famous are the Westminster Confession of Faith,
Yeah.
which
Mhm.
was around 1644, if I remember right. It goes back to the UK, and there was a lot of religious persecution
Okay.
and religious strife in England during the 17th century. And these people called the Westminster Divines um, drew up a confession of faith, which is simply a summary of their version of Christianity.
Gotcha.
Okay, and so that's where the confession part comes into. The church I go to now adheres to the Belgic Confession and the Heidelberg Catechism and the what are called the Canons of Dort. So
Okay.
that's the confession part.
Is that the Legionnaire? I think I just
Ligonier, yeah,
Legionnaire.
that's a
Okay.
really good source if anyone's interested in learning a little bit about it. Ligonier is a good one. Whitehorse Inn, Sola Media, that's something called the Heidel blog. These are good resources to learn a little bit more about the reformed flavor of Christianity. The reform part that don't denotes what happened with Martin Luther right around 1517,
Oh, sure.
where he broke from the Catholic Church. He was a German monk, an Augustinian German monk, and he broke from the Catholic Church 1517, nailed the 95 Thesis to
Interesting.
the church in Wittenberg, and
Huh.
basically found the Catholic Church to be utterly corrupt and had strayed really
Yeah.
far from the original teachings of Christianity. And
So
it transformed a lot of what we know of Western civilization
right at
today
that time, yeah,
is comes from the Reformation. And so
that's interesting.
it's an endless topic of study and interest. A lot of what we see around the world today, all of our universities, right?
Hmm.
Princeton, Harvard, they were all founded by Reformed
Oh, that's interesting.
Protestants, right?
Huh.
And so much of what America is was
Protestant.
shaped direct line back to the Reformation.
Oh, interesting.
So that's where that part comes from.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
I hmm, I had a thought during that, and I totally lost it, and which is fine.
Sorry, I'm really
No, you're good.
too much.
No, that was good. No, by all means. No, that's very. I mean, I think about like really any religion,
Mhm.
and where you said like Catholic, they found a lot of or Catholicism, they found a lot of deceit, lies, whatever.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, I think it kind of runs rampant,
Sad.
unfortunately, among most, whether you say religions, churches.
Yeah.
It just,
Sad.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's
No one's immune from
no
even
one's
the
immune.
Reformed
No,
churches,
right?
they're not perfect.
Yeah, no one's immune.
Reformed is but one denomination of hundreds that we have of
Sure.
Christianity, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's just back then in the 1500s, there was only the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
That
Right.
was it.
Yeah.
There was no such thing as a denomination back then.
When did Lutheran church? Do you remember when Lutheran? I think I looked that up.
So
Go
it
back.
started with Luther in 1517.
It
And
did
then,
that.
yeah,
Okay, that's
that's
right.
where it came
That's
from,
yeah.
right? Lutheran
Right.
is from Martin Luther, who
Yeah,
was the
that's right. Okay.
now,
See, I knew. I was like, I knew where. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
And you're from Wisconsin, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
huge,
big Lutheran. Yeah.
huge Lutheran. They have actually their own denomination within Lutheranism. I forget the exact name, but it's basically the Wisconsin Synod.
Okay. Oh,
right?
yeah. I gotcha.
Wisconsin Church Evangelical Synod, something. It's
Okay.
they they have a kind of a headquarters of their own flavor of Lutheranism that comes specifically from
Interesting.
Wisconsin. So it's really big where you came from.
Yeah.
Lutheranism is really similar to confessionally
Confessional
reformed.
reform. Huh.
Yeah, it's the churches that really focus on historic version of Christianity, right? So if you go to the churches, they'll be small.
Yeah.
There's nothing really weird going on, but it'll look a lot different than your modern um non-denominational
Yeah,
church,
like mine,
right?
probably.
Yeah, so it's like old school hymn singing. The guy, pastors
So,
might
okay.
be wearing like what they
Yeah,
call a
right.
vestiture.
Yeah. I do like a lot of the old
It
hymns,
looks
though.
old school. I love it now. Now that
Yeah. Like,
I'm,
what's
and
a
I can't go back to the. I don't hate on it, but
no?
I could never go back to the contemporary worship because I'm so used to the
Really?
traditional hymn
That's
singing now.
interesting.
I love it,
I love both.
and it's very historic too, and it's
Yeah.
very biblical, and that's
Yeah.
part of why I really love it.
Yeah. Do you watch? You said you watch movies and
I love
whatnot.
movies.
Do you have you watched the David on Prime?
I watched a little bit
House
of
of
that.
David.
David and Goliath, or House of David.
House of David, yeah.
It's the second season's for purchase, so I
Yeah, I haven't watched
seen
it. Yeah,
any of
yeah.
it.
But listening to him singing that, I was like, if I could know somebody or meet somebody, and whether it be interview them or just know them, like whatever,
Yeah.
that sings like that.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
dude,
that would
that's
be-
what we sing every Sunday
Is
a
that
lot
right?
of the songs that David wrote.
That's
That
cool.
goes back to 700
Yeah, that goes way
BC.
back.
You
That's
know,
cool.
he didn't write all the songs,
Right.
but he
Right.
wrote a lot of them.
Yeah.
And the psalms we sing out of a book called the Trinity Psalter Hymnal.
Okay.
And so it's some hymns, but it's a lot of just psalms that are rendered into song
Right.
version. And
Oh,
so
so funny you say that.
yeah, we're
Um,
singing what the Christians going back. Well, they weren't Christians; they were
Yeah,
part
yeah.
of the Jewish nation, right?
Yeah.
But going back to 700 BC, singing the same exact songs
Yeah.
that they've been singing to God. So there's something about that for me.
That's cool. Good
Yeah.
for you. That's neat. I like that. I like the passion too.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I like and in our church, a lot of the songs we sing, especially the ones that connect to me, will use like scripture, and I'm like, nice.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. When you're doing
Yeah.
that, you're going back
Yeah. Right.
4,000 years maybe to the songs that even Moses sang.
Right.
Right. And there's
That's cool.
something about attaching yourself, especially within that faith, back through the generations that is beautiful.
That's neat.
Yeah.
That's neat. I know you brought some notes or whatever. What you got there? Give me something.
I mean, we're already kind of, just made notes, so I wasn't.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Have,
Yeah. I ask everybody. I'm like, hey, if you have anything you want to talk about, if you have any notes, whatever, by all means. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of this we already hit right about. I have some books.
Yeah, what you got?
Someone is interested.
Yeah, heck yeah. Bring it on. Let's see what you got for books.
So some of the if anyone's interested in learning about what the Reformed faith is and the ethos of it, so there's a book called Knowing God by J.I. Packer.
Knowing God by J.I. Packer.
That's a really good starting point. There's a book called The Holiness of God by R.C. Sproul. He's actually the guy who started that website that organization.
The one I had up. Yeah. Okay.
Manual of Christian Doctrine by Louis Berkhoff is a good introduction. Christianity and Liberalism by a guy named J. Gresham Machen.
You're a reader.
Fantastic book.
Well, you did say you went to history, though.
Yeah, and I'm in college, but it all started with
is that right?
The faith. Yeah, I just
That's
wanted to
pretty neat.
know more about my faith.
Is that how you got into the history side of it?
Yeah, I studied history also because I dropped out of high school.
Yeah.
And history is a great general broad education where you can learn. You can learn how to learn, right? When you're studying history, you have to learn about physics, some about math, because you're trying to understand the history of things,
like how
things came to be, and so it teaches you how to learn broadly. But then it also exposes you to a really broad range of topics: politics, history itself, science, right?
Yeah.
The developments in science, socioeconomics, all this stuff. You're learning about such a wide breadth of things when you study history as a discipline. And so that made perfect sense for me, having not went to high school.
Right. Yeah.
I had a lot to learn. So that's one of the major reasons why I picked it. I thought maybe someday I wanted to be a scholar of history. I
Yeah.
learned in like my 3rd or 4th year that no, that's not gonna be me. But it's
Not gonna go down that
yeah,
path. Yeah.
it's a fantastic degree for general education and learning
Yeah.
about the thousands of years of history that we have, how this world came to be,
Yeah.
you know? So
I wonder how they like. I don't know. Like how they teach certain events now.
yeah,
I always kind of like because you hear both sides or 3 sides or 4 sides or whatever of, well, this should be brought up or this should be said or whatever.
yeah,
I'm like, well, there's a lot of resources out there these days. So
there is.
here's the topic that you're learning about. See what you can find,
Yeah, yeah.
and then
And a
hopefully
good
they're all trustworthy. But
yeah, a good history teacher will just give you the sources and let you
yeah.
learn because there are 100 different rabbit holes you can go
Oh
down, and
yeah.
you can never learn it all. The bad thing
Isn't
that
that
you
great?
don't want in education of any sort is someone trying to push a particular, especially politically
Yeah.
driven
An
or
agenda. Yeah.
even a religious driven
Yeah.
particular narrative because history is not linear. I
No,
mean, it's
not even a tiny little bit.
complicated.
Yeah.
You can always add to the story. And so if anyone's listening, study history, the one thing you really want to mark and avoid is anyone who's really trying to push a particular ideology
Yeah.
driven narrative.
I
And
agree with
just
that.
study the narrative for yourself and you don't want to totally come to your own conclusions.
Right.
There is such thing as truth, right?
Yeah, for
Which
sure.
at
Yeah.
Berkeley they kind of
Yeah.
were not so great about. Everything was subjective, right? There's no such thing as truth. I don't believe in that. I do believe in objective truth.
Yeah.
But there's this balance
Okay.
that you want to reach.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Berkeley. You got your bachelor's then?
Yeah, got my bachelor's.
Good for you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, I wouldn't ever want to go back, you know what I mean? It's I'm a conservative guy. I'm a Christian. I even
Yeah.
was then. Um I'm a come from a poor background. So I don't,
I'm familiar.
I wouldn't want to go back to do a higher degree or anything, but it
Yeah.
was a transformative experience for me. And the best part of it was going to Germany towards the end.
That's pretty cool.
So I wouldn't take it back. I maybe would have stayed in San Diego if I did it over again.
Is
Then
that
I
right?
couldn't separate, because I had to leave Katie.
Did you ever see or experience like earthquakes and all that?
No, I've never. I don't.
No
I
good
think if there
earthquakes?
was one, it was
Like you probably
super
felt like a
minor.
little yeah.
Yeah, one time. I think I was actually working, and maybe one time.
Oh shoot, that's a scary profession to be in.
Oh, I was
Earthquakes?
in college, so I wasn't doing AC at that
Okay.
time. I was working at a law firm, just like
Yeah.
doing data entry or something.
pretty
And I
cool.
think maybe like one time there was a little bit of this, but I've
I'm
never
sorry, you worked
experienced.
at a law firm doing data entry?
Yeah, just like a summer job right before I went to Berkeley. Yeah, one of my brother's friends. It was not. It was not a. Not what you
Not a
think.
prestigious type of
No,
okay.
no, it was like
Or,
really low
prestigious.
paying. It was grunt work. I
Right.
did it overnight. Right,
Oh,
I
alright.
worked nights, and so it was a bankruptcy law firm, and I just like it was called File Opener, and I was just getting files started.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's not bad though.
Yeah.
All right, let me see what I have here. Yeah, so 1 minute. Yeah. Okay. All
We
right.
should talk about you though, man. I mean, that's actually
Jeez.
what we didn't get
Me.
to is I have some. I want to.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What you got? Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. So you told me
Oh,
you're.
jeez.
First thing I had to where you're from.
Yeah.
You're from Wisconsin. When
Wisconsin.
did you move here?
Oh shoot. I lived up in Shola for quite a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that like the first place you moved?
Yeah. I came out to Arizona. I lived in Shola for
Dude,
a year or so. Yeah.
I love Show
It was it's a beautiful place up there. It's very unique. It's how they got the name from my understanding.
Yes, I think I do.
Okay,
I've
let me
heard
hear.
the
What you got?
story.
What you got?
So a couple of gents were playing cards.
Yeah.
And they were, the game was whoever flips over the
lowest
cards,
card,
whoever
yeah.
shows the lowest.
Yeah.
So that's what I've heard. And they have that little bronze
Yeah.
statue rendering.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
It's a pretty neat story. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I always thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I moved out there and met some really cool people there, and because I'm pretty social, so
I can see that.
yeah. And then I came down here and let's kind of hang out.
Yeah. So how old were you when you moved to
Oh
Charlotte?
shoot, I don't even remember. 20s,
Okay.
something like that. Yeah,
So you lived in Wisconsin up
Yeah.
until 20.
something like that. Yeah,
You moved to Sholo on your own?
yeah. No,
With
no,
family or
no. I had a girlfriend come with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you guys didn't know anybody there?
My brother lived there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then
That makes a little more sense. How
yeah,
you
yeah,
ended up
yeah.
in
My
the show,
brother,
though, right?
yeah, my
Like,
brother lived there, and
yeah, okay.
probably because of him, I got my first job there.
What was your first job?
Oh, it was a Mexican restaurant, and it was it was actually
Nice.
fun for the short time I worked there, and the owner, I hope he turned out into a much better person than he was when I knew him.
Uh-oh.
He was not a good guy,
Yeah.
and
Like, in what way? Was he like a shyster or just a
takeaway
mean dude?
probably,
Or
yeah,
okay.
that too. I mean,
Was he Mexican or was
no,
he? No, he's just
mm-mm,
American dude.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
started
Took a
a
lot of his recipes from what I hear from one of the Mexican restaurants down here.
oh,
Mm-hmm. The probably
shyster.
on the border, I think.
Okay.
I think he got in trouble for it finally.
Really?
Yeah, it is. This is years ago. I'd really probably I'd have to dig, but I don't even know if I would find anything.
Were you a cook or a server?
Oh no, I was a server.
Server. Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. We even happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Oh, it was terrible.
Did you have to wear some?
No, no sombreros. No. We were. But I also bartended there for a little while. That
Oh,
was
right
fun.
on.
Yeah, the Golden Girls that would come in
Yeah.
on Wednesday nights for $1 margaritas.
Yeah.
It was the well margaritas, but
Get
know.
a few in there,
Uh-huh.
get a few in them, and then start asking.
Oh yeah, yeah. They had a grand old time.
20-year-old chick. Hey, chick.
Yeah. Oh geez.
My ranch.
Yeah.
Over?
Oh, I almost. Here's one for you. Here's a story from those days. I almost. I almost tried to do bull riding. Like just try it. You know, like what they do up in Cave Creek or whatever.
Yeah.
So I tried to. These regulars came in, and that's what they did. They were cowboys, and they, would go around competing.
Mhm.
And I was like, "That sounds really cool. Can I try it?" You know, I'm young and dumb, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, absolutely. Sounds great. And so the weekend I was going to go out, they come in out on that Thursday, and the one dude has this big old cast on his leg. I'm like, "What happened?" He's like, "Oh, bull stepped on me." And I'm like, "I'm out.
Yeah. Cancel me.
Cancel me." Yeah.
Smart man.
Yeah.
Smart man.
Canceled that one.
Yeah. Rodeoing's pretty rough.
I would assume. Yeah. Based on his leg cast, I was like, "That's a
it'll mess
that's
you
rough
up.
one."
Neck, back, legs. Yeah. It's a rough one.
No, I hang out. I do. I manage data, which I've talked about.
Yeah.
I think my job's going to be gone in 2 years to AI.
Okay. So that's one of the reasons you're so interested in AI, or one of the because you said like when you
normally I talk about sandwiches and AI. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what it is? Like
Maybe.
or is it?
I'm not sure I know the reason.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know if I know the reason behind that one.
Yeah.
Like why
maybe AI got to you artificially, intelligently, and
okay. Let me tell you some of my theories.
You to want to study it. I don't know.
Maybe it could be. No, I got you. I'm following the logic.
Yeah, there is no logic there, Chad.
There was a little bit. There was a little path logic. I got you. So okay, you started listening to some of the podcasts or whatever.
Yeah,
I mentioned a theory of mine. I don't remember when. One of my theories is that I think movies throughout the history of everything we're doing is foretelling, I think is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Of what's to come.
Yeah.
Or they're warnings, or both.
A non-biblical prophecy.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Kinda.
I think you might be onto something.
Or maybe the stories are being told for reasons. I don't know. I'm not sure. Here, okay, this will get into one of the things I wanted to show. You ever watch movies, robots in the house, right? Like robots to help you out around the house to do your chores and crap like that.
Did I ever watch it?
Well, just any movie that had like robots.
Yeah, a little bit. Like I've seen iRobot.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
A robot vacuum.
Perfect. iRobot, absolutely. Yeah, and you had right.
Yeah.
So my brother, who was on, my older brother, Doug, we were talking about this, and he said in like the next 5 years, he fully expects like so many homes to have these robots in that are.
Yeah, I heard you guys talk about that a little bit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you watched part of that. Okay.
I heard you say you like dishwashers. He said no.
Let me show you this.
Yeah, let's see what you got.
So I heard about this literally today. Okay. All right. And so I've not looked at the website much yet. But oh, okay. So here's your Neo home robot. So you can order it for $200,
See that $200,
and then
awesome.
$500 a month after that.
Oh,
Yeah, no kidding. It will vacuum for you. Apparently, it will do dishes for you. Let's see here. Look, they even have careers. Maybe we'll go work there. I doubt it. I would
79
doubt it.
open roll.
Oh, look at that. They're opening one of their things.
Oh, the robots aren't doing their jobs.
No, they are not. Oh, wow. Look at that.
They're being charged because it's late at night.
Oh, they are.
Yeah,
See, isn't this creepy looking?
it is creepy.
I mean, you can't call it a tinny, right? Not that I would, but
Weird.
it's certainly a bot of some sort.
I like how they tried to make it look kind of harmless.
Kind of
with
harmless.
the button eyes.
Yeah.
It looks like, the
But
eyes that you put on a snowman
I
when
don't
you're
know.
building a snowman.
Do you want to see a little smile?
Yeah, I want to see whatever you want to show me, dude.
Right. No, but I mean,
Oh yeah,
on the robot, yeah, a little smile on that robot.
Do I though? I don't know. Actually, come to answer that in reality, that might be even creepier.
Right? Stop smiling at me, you freak!
Yeah, what if you just woke up
freaking
to
me
that
out.
thing,
Yeah.
like looking at you smiling?
Oh,
Yeah, that
yeah.
might start causing some psyche issues.
It could. Well, you go into QT now and you see the little cleaning robots doing the floor.
Yeah.
And then, like, if you get in its way too many times, it's like, excuse me, I'm trying to do my job.
Yeah.
And you're like, what am I doing?
Yeah, I'm trying to just shop.
I'm trying to just get a drink here. Stop yelling at me.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to find a video of like what it actually does. Oh, there you go.
It's probably so terrible at all these.
Oh, it's gonna hand you your clothes. Okay, that's creepy. I don't know why I think that's creepy, but it's gonna help you get undressed too.
And it's showing you the best of everything.
There you go. Look at that. Neo in your home. Neo. Matrix.
So Matrix. Okay.
I'm telling you. See, I didn't even look at this before we just started talking. I'm telling you, movies. My theory is coming real, man.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what's happening. All right. That's pretty interesting.
It's one of my favorite movies too.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Did you watch the new one?
Well, it was one of my favorite movie experiences. So I was like really young when I went to go see that with my brother.
Yeah.
You know the Arrowhead Mall?
Oh yeah.
See, so
Mhm.
shortly after that was built.
Okay.
My brother, he's a super passionate dude.
All right.
And he went and saw it one night and he's like, Jake, you have to go, I'm like, okay, and he takes me the next day. And yeah, I'd never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
It was pretty groundbreaking. So it's not like I love The Matrix, but I'll never forget.
But it was,
going.
yeah,
it was
that
a
was pretty
great
good, yeah.
movie experience. Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw the first one in the theater.
Yeah.
My buddy and I went. That was good.
That was cool.
I saw the new one.
They have more now?
They have, is it a fourth one, I think?
Really?
Yeah. It's like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Still Keanu Reeves and what's her name? The one that played
Carrie Fisher. Is that what you're talking about?
Mm-mm.
Trinity or
yeah.
So isn't that? Or no, that's not Carrie Fisher.
No, not Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher's
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Mm-hmm. But anyways, yeah, I cannot think of her name to save my life.
My name was Carrie something.
But she was in it. I'm pretty sure that was her. And then bunch of new, couple older, but a bunch of new. There was a new Morpheus.
Okay, I was just gonna ask, was Lawrence Fishburne?
No, he was not in it.
He was.
I was a younger version.
He might
of him.
have been the best character in the original.
I think so. In the original,
he was awesome.
Yeah, he was pretty. Yeah, he was legit in that.
Yeah, I really liked the first one. Didn't love the second one. Really didn't love the third one. They were entertaining.
I'm gonna have to watch them again. It's been a while since I've seen them.
They really, for me, which that's the story for me always. I mean, I'm usually very skeptical of sequels.
Okay, Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
Have you watched Star Wars?
Yeah. Now there's a few exceptions, right? Rocky, a couple of the Rockies. Now after
Rocky.
After 4,
hold on, pull up to the mic a little bit there.
For me, after 4, the Rockies, I'm not a huge fan, but that one doesn't. My skeptical.
Have you watched Creed?
No, and
it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it was like Rocky 4 style.
I might just be too much of a butthead when it comes to like too overly critical
to that
movies sometimes, but like Top Gun, I loved the original Top Gun.
Yeah.
Still do.
Did you like Maverick?
I really did.
Yeah.
I thought it was excellent.
Right. I thought they redid that one about perfect.
I thought they did it really good.
Yeah.
So that does not fit my
It
criticism.
doesn't. No.
So, but some do, and I think Matrix.
I agree.
It fell off just more and more the more they made.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings does not fit my criticism. I loved all the Lord of the Rings, even the Hobbit stuff that continued.
I have not watched The Hobbit.
You haven't watched any of them?
I know.
I thought they were good.
I would assume, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have the unfortunate problem of time watching movies these days, like where I really get to sit down and enjoy a movie. And then a movie like that, I don't know that the family's really going to like sit through and watch it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
You
mean especially with the kiddos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so weekend nights, like if we're going to watch a movie, we're going to watch something where everyone's going to enjoy it. And
Frozen?
No, not at all. No. Oh, no. Well, I mean, some of them will watch Frozen sometimes. No, like,
what about Marvel stuff?
Yeah, we'll watch a lot of Marvel stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
We did the Avengers, what the crap was it? The Avengers, like the movies or whatever.
Yeah.
We did like the first one, then the second one, and
Cool.
whatever.
That's
we did
fun.
that recently. Not like a full weekend, but like one weekend here, and then this one, and
yeah,
that was neat.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to some of that kind of stuff. When Katie and I have kids, you know, I would love to do stuff like that with kiddos.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, right on.
Okay, so I got quite a bit of topics here. What time are we at? We're at 1:10. Perfect. All right,
we're over an hour already.
Yeah, we're over an hour, man.
Well, good conversation.
Yeah,
time go quickly.
All right. Do you have a favorite movie?
Favorite movie?
Mm-hmm.
No, I could never pick one.
It's hard, right?
Yeah.
Do you have favorite movies?
Yeah, I've got a lot of them.
I feel bad if I tell you my favorite movie. Did you hear it when I talked to Miss Keely G?
I don't think I heard your favorite.
I
only got to like 60% of it, so maybe I either didn't hear it or I didn't get to that part. But what's your favorite movie?
Probably The Martian. And
and
Independence
Day. Now that you said that, ID4,
yeah,
okay.
And Independence
Day. That was kind of earlier on, yeah. Independence Day is fantastic.
Yeah, I really
saw that in the theater.
The second one, that's a good one of a letdown a bit. The second one,
I never saw it.
Yeah, don't. I mean, maybe watch it just to have on, like in the background while you're cleaning or something.
Yeah,
but it didn't hold up.
Martian is a good one.
Yeah,
I don't think
read the book.
Okay.
Yeah,
I should do that. I don't think I watched it as intently as one should watch a movie. So that actually is open to go do for a rewatch.
Yeah.
But if I do, I'll read the book first.
That's good. Yeah. He's a good writer. He's a good author. All right. Oh, okay. Here's something interesting. Regional accents. You know what I mean by that? Like Jersey, Wisconsin. Like Wisconsin. Like, yeah. So I heard something where regional accents seem to be leaving a bit. Like they're not as like a Southern, like a good Texas accent or whatever.
Fascinating.
Because of people moving from Texas to New York or New York to Texas or Wisconsin or Arizona or whatever. In Arizona, I don't know if Arizona even has its own specific type of accent because
I don't think we do.
Right.
Yeah, I was born and raised here.
Were you?
Yeah. But
so many people like came here, moved here from other states.
Yeah.
And so it's like,
yeah, we have a lot of people with their regional accents, but I don't think we're lucky enough to have one of our own. And if we did, it was stolen.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Somebody took our accent. Damn it. We want it back.
Yeah.
Give us our accent.
Yeah.
All right.
But that's fascinating. So you've heard something about how that's kind of going on the wayside.
Yeah.
Maybe because of just people moving around. I wonder if there are other reasons. That's something
I would assume,
look up. Yeah. Something to do with social media. Maybe people aren't talking as much as they used to.
Or maybe they're not talking as much, or maybe they're hearing a lot more accents come together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like because of the social media and all the videos
and is it just a consequence of time?
Right.
Where we're now, I don't know how to put it, but like maybe it's a time capsule thing where the older our society gets, the older the
Sure.
world gets. Maybe it's
You think
like
we're gonna have a
accents
universal language
die.
language
Yeah,
eventually?
I hope not. But
I don't
going
know
to the
that you could.
Bible, I mean, the Bible doesn't have very good things to say about universal languages. Remember the Tower of Babel story?
Uh-uh.
So, you've never heard of the Tower of
I
Babel?
have, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So they had all the people, according to the biblical narrative, all the
Okay.
people in the world at that time had one language,
Ooh,
and
that's
they
rough.
used it as a way to build this tower up to God and try to like become gods themselves.
Oh, see?
And God
Everybody
struck the
gets
tower down
corrupted.
and confused them, and
Yeah.
did so so that they have different
That's so that
languages.
they have different languages
So I think a one world language, that might actually be a sign of us going in the wrong
in the wrong direction.
direction. But who knows?
Okay, so then what do you think about you've seen the, like, I don't know if it's AI or what it is. I assume. I assume it's AI.
Yeah.
Just based on what it can do. So like you take your phone with you and you have your translator app.
Ah,
And so like I can talk to you and be
I've
like,
heard about that.
yeah. Is that kind of the similar
Well,
beginning stages?
I don't think
I
so. It
know.
sounds like it's needed because
Yeah.
there is, such a wall
Right.
between the languages.
It can be, yeah.
And then look at how Chinese Mandarin
Oh
is
yeah.
ever going to merge with, you know, um, American English.
Right.
They're just completely foreign.
Yeah.
How could those ever merge into one? And I
That's
mean, I
true.
guess technically, like, futuristic,
Yeah, time. Right.
thousands of years, but how many wars would have to be
Phew,
fought? How
right?
many apocalyptic events would have to
Mm-hmm.
happen
That's a lot.
for the world to end up with one language?
Let's hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, that doesn't sound
My
good.
my nephew Cade and I interviewed him however many episodes ago.
Is this the guy who's going to seminary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was he saying? He is learning whatever ancient Greek, and I think he's also going with the ancient Hebrew or Hebrew
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
must be a good seminary.
Yeah.
Every
And I was
pastor should
like,
learn those.
so are you going for theology? And he's like, I mean, it's interesting. I'm like, see, I think that would be neat.
Yeah.
Theology, like just
Yeah, he probably will learn a lot of theology,
yeah,
but that's fundamental for, and not everyone will agree with this, but in Reformed and Lutheran,
yeah.
it's fundamental for a pastor to be able to read the scriptures in the original
I
languages
think
that
that's
they were
yeah.
written.
I think that's neat.
Because, like what we're talking about, so much gets lost in translation,
Right.
And with our faith, it's a historic faith, and it's written through the Bible.
Right.
And if you can't understand it as it was written, then how are you going to teach it properly?
Sure.
And so, yeah, I think it's pretty critical. It
That's
sounds
pretty
like
cool.
you might be going to a good school. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
kudos to
Yeah.
Cade.
Yeah.
Keep it up, dude,
Yeah.
and learn some theology too.
Right. Yeah. He was fun to talk to. I felt bad. We had a sound issue. I had like a constant echo, and
That's a
I
bummer.
realized what it was like way too late. But
Do you know if he's going to be a Lutheran minister?
I'm gonna assume not. But honestly, I don't
Don't know.
know.
Not
Yeah.
that it matters.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna come back to that one. I think.
I'm really fond of Lutheranism. That's why I asked. It's like if I ever couldn't be Reformed, I'd go to a Lutheran church.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
It's wonderful tradition.
They're neat. Yeah, I like them. Okay.
What you got?
So work interviews.
Yeah.
So like the type of interviews we have, I have no idea why I was even thinking about this, but the type of interviews we have where I'm at is they're called behavioral interviews. Are you
Okay.
familiar with those?
No.
So it's essentially like, tell me about a situation where
Okay.
you dealt with, and it gives you a basic, they want to like, they're trying to build on whatever skill set that would go with answering this question,
Sure.
this situation.
Sure.
Like it's situational based, right? And so you call it the STAR method. Situational.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna totally bomb this. Everyone's gonna be like, "You're stupid." Okay.
Granger gave me the star thing. You heard?
Yeah. What situation was it?
Time,
The time, action,
response,
response. Yeah.
or reaction,
Or
or
yeah.
something like that.
or result.
Results,
That's what it
okay.
was. Result.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so many people that are like, "What is your problem? How do you not know that?" Hey, it's been a while since I've interviewed. All right.
Yeah.
Um. So there were so many times where I hated him,
Yeah.
and so many times where like I actually grew to enjoy the interview as I was interviewing because
Yeah.
I realized I'm interviewing them the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're like, "Do you have any questions?" I'm like, "I do,"
Yeah.
and I've I've realized and have come to the conclusion that I can come across pretty strong in an interview.
In a good
Um,
way? Or in like an
sometimes
abrasive way?
depending on who it is. No, not abrasive.
Yeah. You don't seem
Um,
like a very abrasive dude.
like, well, because I'm trying to show, hey, here's all the knowledge I'm trying to bring to you for you to exploit and utilize however you need to do
Yeah.
to get whatever job accomplished. But I'm going to exploit and utilize you as well to learn whatever I want to learn to move on to my next step in my career.
Yeah.
Like, because I don't like to stay in the same place for years and years and years.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good. That's a
Not
good
not that the
quality.
job, not the job, but like I want to constantly like challenge me, learn like whatever.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I don't know. I thought about those interviews the other day, probably because I was thinking I may get laid off this past Tuesday
Oh, dude.
or yesterday. Yesterday,
Really?
yeah,
Well, it didn't happen, or I think we'd be talking about it, right?
yeah. I would have talked about it. Yeah, I would have called some things out. Yeah,
Good.
no, I did not get laid off.
Say a prayer for you that doesn't happen. Unless you want it, then
I don't know. It'd be
I'll
interesting.
pray for it to happen.
I don't know. It would certainly change up my life. I'm
Yeah.
sure of that. I don't know. I don't really know if I wish it would happen or if I don't. You know,
Yeah,
I don't
could
know.
relate to that.
It's,
I
it's
think
just,
that's kind of telling,
yeah.
right?
I'm just
That
kind of
I
hanging out
think
like
that kind of tells me maybe that you are leaning towards one of those.
probably.
But because right, if you really
Yeah.
wanted your job,
Like I well, that's the thing. Like
hopefully your bosses aren't watching this.
they know I had a bit of a rough year, and no, I don't think maybe I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't think most of them know I do this yet.
Yeah.
Maybe they do.
Yeah. Well, hey, you can come work with me, man.
There you go. There you go. we'll do AC work. I'll make it up. No.
Hopefully in a year I need like a,
Right?
a professional, good person who could run the company, and I could offer you some wonderful jobs.
There you
Let's
go.
be realistic.
I like it. That's a good plan.
Yeah.
I like it. We'll keep in touch.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This is pretty funny. So there's another AI kind of a story.
Yeah. What you got?
You go to McDonald's lately? You go into a McDonald's? Let me rephrase.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're familiar with the
I'm on the
ordering
road a lot,
kiosks?
so. Yeah. Yeah.
So I go in the other day and I had cash.
Mhm.
Like whatever, like I was paying cash. And so I know from past experiences, if you're going to pay cash, like you still have to go to the cashier and pay.
Mhm.
So if I go to the kiosk and I order,
Okay.
I still have to go to the guy and still. So
Land.
why don't I just
Yeah.
skip that step and just go talk to him?
Right.
And so there was a cashier, rarely, but there was a cashier that was sitting there or standing there doing whatever. And this guy in front of me starts to say, "Hey, can I order with you?" And the cashier's like, "Well, we really recommend that you use those kiosks. That's what they're for." I didn't say it, but in my head, I was like, those are taking your jobs. Like you have to somewhere inside know, like McDonald's used to look different.
Mhm.
Like it, and not just McDonald's, but this is my example that I have right now. So McDonald's, you're on the chopping block.
Sorry, Mickey D's.
Yep. I still love your fries.
Yeah, I do too.
But
Love your logo.
yeah, but it was very, very different.
Yeah.
Like even 5 years ago, 10 years ago, like they still had cashiers.
Yeah.
And now it's like there's one and barely anybody's there. Like they hide it. And I was like, I don't know. And I'm old school, so that's probably why it bothered me. But it really did. I was like, this is irritating.
It's unnerving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you would rather me go to this thing, and that's fine. It takes longer for me to try to find it and do all the stuff, which takes you literally all of 2 seconds to. I tell you I want a Big Mac and I want whatever, and you're like click, 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 and you're done.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
that's their business model, and that's what they're going to try to do. So
yeah,
I'll be drive-through only at that point.
I might be more of a jerk about it than you ever will be. I think
I don't know. I
you know,
don't.
they're putting us to work, not
Yeah.
giving us a discount.
That's exactly right. Yeah, yeah.
I
You
don't
go
get
through
the employee discount.
Walmart
I got to
or
figure out how to use their
yeah,
interface, right?
exactly.
I've got
Like
to
I'm scanning my own groceries.
exactly.
How are you doing? Well, I did my job just
I
fine.
did my job fine, and then they
Mm.
got to check you on the way out to
Right.
make sure you
To
did their
make sure-
job
yeah.
properly. Yeah, it's pretty irritating. But I don't
Mhm.
want to get. I don't want to come off like a
But I will
bitter
say,
old man or something. 'Cause
but
this is
right.
what it is.
And I will say, you do get to, as much as it sucks, bag your own groceries,
Yeah,
but you don't get 1,000 bags of groceries anymore.
that's right.
You get to actually pack it appropriately.
Yeah, you actually get to do it right. Yeah. There are upsides for
There
sure
are
to,
some.
to everything. So
All right.
it's a pretty keen observation you made, though.
Have you heard Earth is getting a second moon for a temporary time?
No,
Okay, I'm gonna look
no,
this up.
yeah,
this is very, and I I hope that this isn't like just some stupid farce of a story. Um, Earth getting a second moon. There it is, right there.
does it have to do with that guy from Harvard that spotted that weird thing?
No,
coming
no,
towards
but that's
Earth?
next.
Okay,
That's next.
right
Yep.
on.
Oh yeah, I want to give an update on that.
Yeah.
All right, it's official. Earth now has 2 moons.
What the?
Over the past few weeks, you probably heard. Was this recent or is this whatever? Somewhere that Earth was going to get a second moon, and it's going to be coming. Let's see. See, that's last year. There was a lot. Sorry to the audience. There was a newer. There we go. October 21st. That's the one. NASA confirmed it. Earth has received a new cosmic partner, a small asteroid designated as 2025 PN7. And NASA confirmed it, apparently down last week, if you will. It qualifies as a quasi-moon, an uncommon type of celestial body that moves almost similarly in sync with Earth. While not a real moon, it has similar orbits surrounding the Sun, seeming to shadow our planet as it travels through space. Researchers estimate the asteroid measures 18 to 36 meters wide, so not very big.
Yeah, that's super small.
Yep.
Less than a football field.
Yeah, approximately the height of a small building.
Huh.
And let's see. So its orbit has likely synchronized pace with Earth for nearly 60 years. And it may be here till about 2083. So
What's going to happen to it? Is it going to erode essentially?
no,
There-
I
there's
think
no
the
erosion in
gravitational pull
space.
will
It's
just like,
going to take it back
yeah,
out.
take it back out. And yep.
Wild.
so, yeah. So, but speaking of space and fun stuff, let's see, what was the Atlas? Hold on. See, I have that written down too.
You
I
made
think it's-
copious notes, huh?
I do, yeah. When I go throughout the week, 3i Atlas, that's what it is. So, have you guys heard about 3i Atlas? This is the something
The mysterious.
that is coming towards Earth. That even all the quote unquote experts are calling it weird.
Yeah.
At least that's what everything I say.
Very
'Cause-
scientific term.
right, a very yeah,
Weird.
because it's not following like
Yeah.
normal trajectories.
Yeah.
So it's
It's not working inside our understanding of
mhm.
astrophysics.
And I was trying to see when it was gonna it, and they even like they showed recent video taken or whatever, like where it actually has like this weird type of a trail behind it that they captured
Yeah,
now.
Heard about that.
Yeah.
That's why some people got after the original the original scientist saying, "Hey, it's a comet.
It's a
right?
comet,
It's got
right,
a
right.
tail. It's a comet."
Yeah,
But then he disproved that, right?
right,
Yeah. Which is it? Combustion, right? Is it a
right. Like
Yeah,
what is that that's
yeah,
behind it? Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah, I'm not finding any good pictures, but yeah, I thought that was interesting.
That is fascinating.
Right?
And so it's moving towards us
Yeah.
at a, I'm sure they have some type of rate of speed.
Yeah.
Did you ever learn of when we're gonna be able to see it?
No, that's what I was
first,
just
or
trying to
when
look
it's
up.
expected
That's what I
to-
was just trying to look up. I could probably find it if I spent some time on it, but no, I think
We need
I think
something fascinating to
within
happen,
the
so,
next few months, I think is what I was reading, but
Yeah,
I'd have to look and validate that.
yeah. I don't know how that fits into my faith view, but from an
I can
thinking
tell you
about it
mine.
from purely human terms,
Mhm.
it sounds exciting,
Sure.
to
Yeah.
have something
Yeah. Something that's out there.
anomalous
Yeah.
happen to our world, but not
Right.
destructive.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. Not
That
destructive. Yeah.
yeah, that would be maybe a spark that
So
the world
I
needs.
have my theory, my belief, whatever, because I believe in aliens. Um, I don't think that we would be, from my perspective, that we would just be put here with our one planet.
Mhm.
I think God has it within his powers to
Certainly within his
have
powers. Yeah.
many Earths
Yeah.
with, and
Yep.
here's where you're at in your timeline, and here's where you're at in your
Yep.
timeline. And so,
Yeah, there's nothing he couldn't do, and so,
yeah,
yeah, it could definitely in those terms, you could never put it beyond him.
yeah,
I don't know what I believe on
yeah.
that.
I don't know.
I think I'm just agnostic,
Yeah.
like, I just don't
Like
know.
whatever happens, happens. And
Yeah,
I'm kind of, yeah.
yeah. I would hope that if something ever did happen, it wouldn't, shake the foundations of my faith, but,
I
in
don't
my
think, I don't think
faith
it'll do
that,
that.
yeah, should actually my faith, I think, is robust enough, and not my
Yeah.
faith, but just the faith itself is
Yeah.
robust
I
enough
agree.
to
Yeah.
handle anything like that,
Yeah.
so, but
I agree. Faith is awesome.
yeah. It'd be cool if we had something crazy happen, as long as it's not
As long as it's
apocalyptic.
not apocalyptic. Yeah. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Fear Factor House of Fear. I have that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We kinda talked about
Fear Factor House of Fear. So I was a big Fear Factor fan, and I think you just said, what did you say? You and your wife
dude,
watched
literally
it, or
within the last few days, Katie and I randomly put it up on TV just looking for something to watch, old reruns,
that's awesome.
and then you brought it up tonight before we started the podcast, so,
That's very cool.
yeah.
So Johnny Knoxville is going to be doing, like, I don't know if they want to call it a reboot or whatever, but they're calling it Fear Factor House of Fear.
Yeah. He's the Jackass guy, right?
Yeah, he's the
Yeah,
Jackass guy.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's a pretty good actor too.
yeah, he got some gray white hair now. He's
Does he?
yeah,
Okay, he's old and wise?
yeah, he's pretty well. He's older,
He's gotten
anyways.
kicked in the nuts enough that he's
Yeah,
kinda wised up over the years?
well, I don't know if maybe he's wise. I don't know. I think you would have to. Like, you
Well,
want to get kicked in the nuts again?
yeah.
No, I'm good this
No,
time.
yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know he's all gray.
yeah, he's.
So what do you think about that? You think he's gonna be a good host, or what are your thoughts?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got some charisma and he's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I
He's
think
got
so.
experience
Yeah,
doing, TV. He's very funny.
yeah,
He seems to be a pretty good relaxed conversationist,
I think so.
and I would imagine he's smart, even
Yeah,
if, he might come off dumb, especially because of
yeah.
what he
No,
does, but I bet
yeah.
you he's a pretty
I
smart
think he's a
dude.
pretty smart dude. Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
I watched it when Rogan had it, when he was the host or whatever.
And did
That's
you
what's
love
fun.
Rogan, or were you just like, whatever?
Yeah,
Are you a fan of Rogan?
yeah, yeah. I actually am. Yeah, I think he. I think his podcast is great. Like, he obviously,
Amazing.
like, he laid groundwork for podcasting.
Pioneer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people say, "Oh, you like Rogan or whatever." Hey, fine. Listen to the people he talks to, and listen to how he talks to people, and
Yeah.
his respect for people, and
His
and
desire
make
to
your
get
opinion.
to the truth,
Yeah.
put his biases aside. I think
Yeah.
anyone could respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's neat.
Yeah.
But no, for hosting Fear Factor, he cracked me up.
Yeah.
He was just
Yeah.
dude. He's like, "Oh, what are you doing?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was always himself on that show.
Yeah.
Just like he always is.
Yeah. I appreciate
I
that.
think people like that authentic thing
The
about
authentic
him.
little thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, I saw this other thing when I was scrolling. I do, my nighttime scrolling or whatever.
Yeah.
When I'm trying to, like, wind my mind down.
Uh-huh.
The University of Iowa,
Okay.
during their football
Hawkeyes.
games, yeah, the Hawkeyes.
Okay.
During their football games, they pause and they turn and they wave to the children's hospital behind the stadium.
Okay. What's the story there?
I don't know the full story. I don't know when it started. Let me see if this gives me anything. My AI, whatever this is, when you do your search. Yeah, heartwarming tradition that takes place during University of Iowa football games. It's at the end of the first quarter. All the fans in the stadium waved to the UI Stead family Children's Hospital, which overlooks the stadium. And it started. Oh, there you go. Began September 2nd, 2017.
Okay, so it's very recent.
Yeah.
Not even 10 years old yet.
Well, symbolizes hope, community support, and connection between fans and young patients. So I saw a few videos of them doing this, and there's a bunch of the kids and staff in the hospital waving back through the windows and everything.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's cool. I just learned something new. I
Yeah.
had no idea about that.
Yeah.
I love, and this is football games, right?
Yeah, they're
I
football
love
games.
football,
Yeah.
so
Do you?
I love football.
Yeah. Do you follow a specific team or?
I mean, pro. I'm not a huge fan of college football.
Okay.
Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah,
You know,
Cardinals.
they're terrible. But
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
I'm
rough
from here.
season this year.
I can't pick anyone else.
Yeah. I'll tell you.
You Packers guy?
Yeah. I mean, first Packers and Cardinals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Um,
Packers have like home games here,
yeah.
you know, and it's kind of
Yeah. Oh yeah.
embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's kind of
The
embarrassing.
Packers fans carry. Holy
Oh yeah,
smokes.
and
They're
then
crazy.
we have a lot of people who move here from Wisconsin
Yeah.
too, and so
Yeah.
they don't even have to travel. They just have to go to that game.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh my gosh. So, my wife and I went, Vanessa, we went out we had a dinner, or a date last weekend when the Packers were here.
Okay.
And, we went to Westgate and they were having a Packers party, like all of Westgate,
Oh,
like
yeah.
all of the bars were like, I was like, okay. I mean, where's the Cardinals parties? But I mean, it was neat. Have you been to Westgate?
Oh yeah, 100.
The way they have like they light it up like Times Square now.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. You know,
Like, good grief.
especially I grew up on that part of town. Like,
Yeah.
there was nothing there, and so they
That's neat.
built a pretty cool thing there.
Yeah.
It is sad though that
They carry that
our
well.
sports culture
Oh, yeah.
here is just it's so
Well-
sad. It's the Cardinals specifically.
But
Depressing.
I'll tell you what, since they got the new stadium, man, the fans have grown, but like the games, like everybody just really likes going there, I think.
Yeah,
Like
I love going to the
still
games.
do
Have you
well,
been
yeah.
to one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
fun.
Oh
Have
yeah.
a great time. It's just sad for
And their tailgating's
players,
good.
sad for that it's not a true home field advantage.
Not a lot of times, yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
tough.
different.
Yeah.
But it's
it
still
is what
fun.
It is. It's a great time.
Yeah. Yep.
Katie and I go to probably 1 to 2 games every single year. We
Yeah.
haven't been one this year, but we
I was-
love to go.
I have some friends, I don't know if they still have season tickets. They used to go a lot.
That's one of
And-
our goals.
Yeah. They always had fun.
Great time.
It is. I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here's my frustration of today. So, not frustration, just my stupidity.
Yeah.
So I got I have a lot of meetings during the day,
Okay.
like, and they're all online.
I'm
like,
sorry. I'm
No,
sorry, Chet.
I know it comes with the nature of my job, right? No, literally, like if I'm not in the meetings, like I miss so much, because I have to work with so many.
So they're
different
at least necessary.
departments. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They're not. Most of them aren't like the crap meetings where you're like, oh my gosh, shut up.
Why am I here?
Yeah. But it was, so I got out of one meeting and I'm like trying to prep because I know I have the other meeting coming up and I think it's at 11. And so I jump on and everything like that. And I'm on for a good like minute and a half and it's already like 11:02. And I'm like, where the crap is everybody? No one's ever this late. Like there's at least one other person by 11:02 or by like 2 minutes after.
Mhm.
Meeting's 30 minutes later. It didn't start till
Oh,
11:30. I'm
wow.
like, well, I look like a jackass.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, there's my jackassery.
Yeah. We all have to have a little bit
Yeah.
of jackassery, to use your
Right.
vernacular.
Yeah. You can use that. Absolutely. All right.
I see you like crap a lot too. I kind of noticed that in your.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Podcast.
I don't know. I guess I'm trying to tone down some of my swearing.
I mean,
Uh,
crap's not a swear.
yeah,
Is crap
so-
a swear
yeah.
word?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. My kids said crap, so
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah. In my trade, we all kind of have potty mouths.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, if you listen to my episodes, it'll come up from time to time.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, what the crap? I mean,
What the crap?
Yeah.
What the crap? No, man. I love that one. What the crap?
That is a great one.
It is.
That is a great one.
All right. Where are we at? 138. All right. I have one or two more things. Okay. So okay, let me ask this. If you were in your current career, what would you be doing, you think? Like a dream
purely
job,
off
dream
choice or
career,
like practical and what my skills are? Just like just a dream,
a
even if
dream job. Like, yeah,
mm,
if there is a such thing.
great question, dude. It's hard to pick just one because there'd be a few, but
Yeah,
probably like a naturalist and coupled with that, writing about being a naturalist.
really.
You know, you have heard of
Yeah,
John Muir?
yeah.
Yeah, so someone like that.
Huh.
I think
That's
I don't
pretty
think
neat.
I'm particularly suited to that,
You never know.
but yeah, if I could just pick anything, whether I'm
Yeah,
suited to it or not, if I could support a family off of
yeah.
that, and
Man,
yeah,
that'd be
that'd be
something.
awesome. Yeah. What
Yeah.
about you?
I wouldn't mind doing this full time. That'd be kind of neat.
Podcasting full time.
Something, yeah.
Like that would be the thing out of all things.
Right now, I'm really enjoying this.
That'd be
I
awesome.
like. I really think a lot of people that there's so many unsung heroes and
Yeah.
like everyday people that are just as important as
The
like
president.
the big famous, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think they get to tell their story enough.
They don't.
So that's
Yeah.
kind of what I do here in
That's
the
cool. That's
hangout.
kind of good hearted of you
Yeah.
too. Yeah. That's
The
good.
I
Where would you do it? Would you do it here or would you do it in like
no,
some,
probably not.
like
here.
Tokyo or some
Ooh.
crazy exotic place, Fiji or Australia?
I think I'd probably like.
Top of the Empire State Building. Like where
Probably not
would you
there.
do it?
Well, I would like a studio somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. So not outdoors.
No,
Would
probably
you
not.
be high
I would.
up,
I would do an
like
outdoor one.
overlooking a beautiful city or what?
Preferably, I would not want to overlook. I don't really know that I want to live in a city
Okay.
for a long, long time
Good.
more.
Yeah. I hear you on that.
I wouldn't mind overlooking a lake.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Huh?
That'd be kind of cool. And then have it like the big picture window. It'd
Yeah.
be kind of cool to have that and
Yeah.
talk to people.
A glass house where you could see everywhere
Something.
over the lake.
One of
I
the
think
coolest
there's actually a
Thanksgivings.
movie about that.
Is that right?
Have you heard of the Glass House?
Oh, wasn't it like a thriller way back then?
Yeah, it was like on a lake too.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a crazy
Oh,
thriller.
thanks for
Sorry to divert.
Yeah, thanks for freaking out my future house. Like, oh, well, we're not coming to this dinner party. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'd be a podcaster and you do it
or
in like a beautiful setting.
Maybe
and
not even a
beautiful
pod.
setting.
I mean, maybe I would still do podcasting on the side and I would do something else, but I don't really know.
Yeah, that's a tough question.
Yeah. I will say at one point in time I wanted to be a meteorologist.
Okay.
Yeah, I almost
Like a
went to
TV media, like the news guy.
yeah, like that or tornado chaser, like weather chaser, like
That's really cool.
report like that. Yeah.
That's really cool. The meteorologists on TV, they get so much hate.
Yeah, they do. Oh yeah.
You want to be that guy?
Yeah. I think
You seem like a pretty chill, very nice guy.
Yeah.
So if
But
anyone, and you actually have that like that smile. It's just
like, hey, it's gonna be 34 below zero. Make sure you wear your coats, people.
And you seem like the guy who's like, when they throw a snowball at you walking around town for doing the weather, you just be like, have a great day.
Have a great day. I was telling my kids I was one of my first jobs. I worked at a gas station. It's called Super America, and they had there was like a fan in the thing or whatever, and they're like, it was one of my first days, and they're like, hey, can you dress up and go out there? And I was like, sure, why not? So I'm supposed to be waving at people, and somebody, car or truck or whatever, drove by, and they threw a bottle, and it hit the face, I would assume, like the big blow up thing that I was walking in. And so I turned and I flipped him off. So those big, like 7-inch fingers, like flipping him off. And my boss was like, maybe let's not do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, but they threw a bottle at
Right.
me, dude.
Yeah.
You don't have my back on that?
He did not. No.
Poor Chet.
Let's see what else do I got. Yeah, that job. Do you have any good hobbies?
I'm an outdoorsman.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
like hunt, fish, anything like that?
Yeah, fishing is probably primary, but I like to hunt as
What do you like to fish for?
trout. Almost
Wow.
exclusively.
Go fly fishing? Like
I'm just now dipping my toes into the fly fishing water. So
that's a tough one.
yeah, so I'm not a fly fisherman. I would like to be.
Right.
But yeah, trout.
it looks
I like the
beautiful.
alpine settings.
Yeah.
I like the mountain settings.
I
Beautiful.
had a couple friends and myself. We went camping up in the Brule River, which I think is Minnesota.
Never heard of it.
But they have good trout fishing, and it
I
feeds
bet.
into Lake what is up there, Superior. Good,
Yeah.
man. If anybody back home is listening, they're like, "Are you
Shaking it.
serious right now?"
Come on, Chad.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Have you
Superior.
forgotten all your
I'm pretty sure it's
your
like
roots?
Lake Superior. It's got to be Lake Superior. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm
We're
sure it's a
sorry.
beautiful. I've never been in that area, so I haven't heard of it. But
Yeah,
it
they
sounds
they had
amazing.
black sand on
Really?
on the beach. Like my
Oh,
friends and I just found this random beach of, like, I assume it was like by someone's property, and just had like the blackest, most beautiful sand.
that does seem
And they
great.
had like
Yeah.
they had this built like homemade diving board that they just kind of used, and man, we just hung out there, and the trout fishing took a pause.
Yeah. Yeah, that part of the country sounds like great to grow up in.
Yeah.
You know,
And you hunt?
better than Phoenix. Yeah, yeah,
Better than Phoenix, different than Phoenix for sure.
different.
Yeah, different
Yeah,
life.
even just water. Like that part
Yeah,
of the country, there's a lot of bodies of water. And when
yeah,
you're a kid playing around, especially in a stream or a lake all day,
yeah. But we do have Lake Pleasant here.
we have Lake Pleasant. Do
And
you
like,
go out there?
yeah,
Yeah,
yep, I take the boat sometimes.
awesome.
My old boat, my very old boat,
You got an old boat, an
1987.
old putzer,
Yeah,
dude. That
1987.
thing's almost as old as me.
Yeah, yeah. But it's still.
Awesome.
I mean, I had troubles with it this summer. I
Is
had
it
to
like
fix a carburetor, but
a speedboat or just a leisure boat?
I don't even remember what they called it. It was a 1987 Seaville Sea Ray. Here, I'll show you.
Okay, yeah.
It's pretty neat.
You had a carburetor issue, you said, huh?
Yeah, it sat too long with the gas and all that. What is going on here? All right, we're gonna try that again. Everyone's like, "Oh, you have a boat. Oh, you know what's going on?"
Yeah, the keyboard lock.
I did. There we go. Probably 21. Here, I'll even show a picture on here, that way you can see it. Let's see. Find one that looks halfway like it anyways. Yeah, there you go. That's close. All right. Where's my share? See, my producing is me. All right, there you go. So mine is brown on like tan or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, nice, man.
Yep. That's it though.
Very nice.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It does there you go. That's a good picture of like an inside of it. No, mine's brown, like instead of red here. Like all the red you see, mine's brown. Yeah, it's not bad. It does its job usually. Yeah.
So and the kids like to do that? Or?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Especially like when we go out to Havasu.
I've never been out there. I've like driven by it, but I've never been on the lake.
It's so much fun.
I've heard it's awesome.
It is. It is. It's real nice. And all the people out there, like they're just, especially like when you're out on Pleasant, they're so nice.
Yeah.
Like we went to oh man, what's it called? Kokomo. They have this like
Kokomo.
Yeah, this bar place, whatever, and it's called
Is it
Kokomo.
in Havasu?
Mhm.
Okay.
And they have like a pool and everything, and like one day, like when whoever wasn't out on the boat, they were hanging out there, and like people were playing water volleyball and just
Nice.
yeah, that's cool. That was a good time.
Kokomo, that reminds me of the Beach Boys.
The Beach Boys, yeah.
Yeah.
Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I want. Yeah, see, that's a good song.
Down in Kokomo.
Yeah.
Hmm? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. All right. You got anything else?
No. I was gonna ask you. You asked me if I hunted. Do you hunt?
I used to.
It is.
I used to when I was younger. I still would. Like, I really want to do a turkey hunt. I think that'd be neat.
We got some good ones here. Gotta
Yeah.
drive a little bit, but
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah,
turkey hunting.
that's what I hear. I hear it's come back in the last like 5 to 10 years.
I've never done it, but I've seen a lot of them, and I know they're out there.
Yeah. Do you hunt?
Oh yeah.
What do you hunt for?
Mostly elk and deer, but
Yeah.
small game too. Birds also.
That's cool.
So. It's hard to get tags here though.
It is. Yeah.
It's like once in a 5-year thing,
Yeah.
So I wish I could go every year, but it's just not how we do it here in AZ. We don't have
Not
the
so much.
populations to sustain it.
Not so much. Not so much.
So
Wisconsin, it was like a national pastime.
yeah, like baseball.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Jacob, man, I appreciate you hanging out, and you're a good conversationalist. This is fun.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was, you're really easy to
Yeah.
talk to and really good at guiding conversation. So I appreciate you inviting me on.
Yeah.
It's
I
great talk,
appreciate,
man.
yeah, actually, like everything you talk about, like you really opened up. That was cool.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come back anytime. It'll be
All right.
fun.
Yeah. Thanks.